It's easy to think when we're delivering products online, whether that's a course, an online service, or a digital product, that it doesn't cost us anything to deliver. But at the very least, we need to be taking into account our time and our transaction fees. In this video, I'm going to take you into my Notion product planner and show you how I figure out my minimum selling price based on costs involved. So let's jump into my laptop now. Okay, so this is my product database, and I tend to use it in database format. And I'm going to use my Summit and Bundle Tracker entry as my example for this video. So at the top we have, I cover this in other videos what these sections are, but they're all about the features and benefits, what the product is, who the ideal customer is, that sort of thing. So we'll start from this part here, which is the product format. So I've got this is a self-study course. My other options are one-on-one service, group programmer service, pre-recorded course with live element, self-study course, digital product, subscription, membership, directory or marketplace, or agency. And you can go in obviously and edit this here and add in more by clicking the plus button or taking some away. So I've decided this is a self-study course. I could also call it a digital product. It's kind of both. Then I would go down to my payment structure, and it is a one-off payment for this digital product. So I'll put a 1 in here, and my proposed selling price that kind of felt right when I initially thought of this was $30. Then I want to allocate myself an hourly rate to pay myself. So I've allocated $25 because I'm just at the startup phase of my business, and I feel like that's fine. Anything above that would be profit, but I need to ensure that I'm remembering to pay myself. So then we have, with Notion, you need to hover over these labels to see the full text. You can't click and drag, which is really annoying. So we've got hours needed to fulfill, and once this product's made, I don't need any time to fulfill it. And then I've got customer service, average hours per sale. So this is kind of more guesswork, but I've put like maybe 10 minutes, 0.2 is a kind of guess, because whenever anyone buys any of my courses or templates, they get added to my client community. So if they ask questions in there, that's time. If they have problem accessing the product in the first place, that's time. So that's allowing for that per customer. And then the same for marketing, average hours per sale. This again is guesswork. I've put about half an hour. It may be more, it may be less, but it's just allowing some time for marketing, and this doesn't need to be accurate. It's just remembering that you're spending time on these things, particularly with passive income products or online courses. You need to remember that the biggest time commitment, if it's self-study, is for a passive income product is your marketing time. So allocate some time towards that, and then this will add up the time you spend per sale, and then down here we have the labour cost for that 0.7 of an hour. Then we have transaction charges. So I use PayHip, and they charge 40 cents per transaction. I'm on the free plan, sorry, I should have said that. So they charge 40 cents per transaction and then 5% on each sale. Then I've allowed for my payment processors, so the likes of Stripe or PayPal. So I've gone the kind of higher end of that to make the 7.7%, 5% PayHip, 2.7% payment processor. I probably won't get charged that much, but that kind of allows for it to make sure I'm thinking about it in my pricing. Then we've got so this works out what my transactions fees would be based on my proposed selling price. And so if I sold to one client, my income for the year for that client would be $30. It would cost me $17.50 for labour costs. It would my total cost including transaction fees is $20.21, and I would have gross profit of $9.79. So it just means I can play around with pricing and check I'm happy with my selling price and make sure I'm also remembering to pay myself. So if I change this, let's pretend it's a membership, monthly payments, I change this to 12. These options here, I've got in the brackets how many times you would get paid in a year, just so I don't need to think, and I just copy it down. And then, as you can see, this comes out at a totally different result now, because obviously we're getting a lot more money in the year. We're getting $360. Transaction fees are $28.12 over the course of the year. Total costs in the year are $45.62, because the labour costs are customer service costs and marketing are still the same. I would probably, if this was a membership, change these. I think it would take more time. And my gross profits changed. So that's how it works.
And if you would like to see a behind the scenes of how I plan my offers using Notion, then this video is a great video to watch next.